It's CherkyB here from CherkyB. Whether or not your best source of blog-worthy weather observations. I should say vlog-worthy because I stopped writing about the weather a long, long time ago. Anyway, you haven't heard from me, I don't know, in a year and a half, 2 years? I don't know how long. Because I moved to Texas, and the weather in Texas is boring unless you have a tornado. However, it's snow today. Here we are in beautiful outside of Austin, Texas, and there's snow. I mean, yeah, sure, you're used to seeing on my channel maybe real snow when I lived in Fort Tom Collins, Colorado. But, I thought having the pool in the background would be a nice wintry touch. One of my light bulbs is burned out. I don't know why. The light bulbs burn out all the time, even though I don't use them. Like maybe 30 minutes and then they burn out. So that one's burned out right now. But the water is only 52 degrees, so I'm not reaching in there to change it. The other one's on though. But here it is, snow. They canceled schools tomorrow because, of course, this much snow. Come closer. Come closer. This much snow. Well, you're not wearing shoes. Strategic error. But this much snow. Yeah, no, we can't drive in that. Actually, I got to tell you, having grown up around snow, because, I wasn't originally from Fort Tom Collins, Colorado. I'm originally from the Buffalo area. And I've seen snow my whole life. This is not snow. This is sleet. I would call this sleet. These are tiny little ice crystals. So it's not snowing. It's sleeting, which in fact is very difficult to drive on because it's just granular ice. And of course, nobody in Texas knows how to drive anyway. I shouldn't insult Texas drivers. People in Texas do not have good experience driving in snow or on roads that they have to share with other people, or lanes that change. Except that it's much better here than in California. I lived in California for a while. I don't like to admit that, but for a number of years I lived there. And much better here, much more orderly. Because here, yeah, you very likely will get shot if you cut somebody off or otherwise act like like you're from LA. No wildfires today here. The nearest one is 270 something miles away. I'm not sure where that is. It'll still be in Texas because you can go 275 miles in any direction and still be quite a distance from the edge of Texas. And I wonder if that's true. If you go due south, what if the border? You might get into Mexico? I don't know. You might be able to get to Mexico. Nah, I don't think so. Anyway. So lots been going on here, which is a lot of nothing. I don't know what else to say. I'm filibustering at this point because I feel like the excitement, the sheer excitement of there actually maybe being winter weather here, but without an ice storm. We've had multiple ice storms since we lived here, and then all the tree branches come down and crash, and it's very expensive. And I get out my chainsaw, and then I get mad because the carburetor is always gummed up, and I spend a lot of time trying to get it to run, and it makes me angry. And then I have to pay guys with much bigger chainsaws and with some sort of trailer to haul this stuff away. So I've learned how to make bacon today. I haven't made bacon yet, but I'm planning to make some bacon in the next week or so. So, maybe if it snows again next week, you'll get to see my homemade bacon. Other than that, there's not a lot to report. So, as always, CherkyB, whether or not your best source of blog-worthy weather observations. We are not a forecasting site. Out. Not sure which of these I point at.